Okay. And we're back. Last time things happened, I think. Maybe. Could be. This time, I have, well, first of all, I made some changes to the fleet. Number one, I just use this window right here. Every ship except for the House of Austria, which is going to be replaced, but every ship has now received a boring new name and a class designation. Now, C is a heavy cruiser, CLs are light cruisers, strictly speaking. DDs are destroyers, DEs are destroyer escorts, which is a class that I did not know about before. FFs are frigates, FFLs are something else, don't quite remember. And then CVLs are light carriers, per their name. I also restocked the daggers, and more importantly, I have basically retooled the entire fleet. The three not German cruisers, Leipzig, Köln, and isn't it Karlsruhe? But whatever. They're now torpedo boats. Essentially, their job is to be the finisher of a fight, in case there is one. As you can see that there are 33 particle cannons in stock because I stripped them all out. Otherwise, everyone who can now has laser weapons. Largely just because, really. Like, they don't particularly need laser weapons, but I thought it was fun. And, of course, last time I think I was on Alpard, I had to go to Epsilon Leonis because it was the only place that sold heavy laser turrets. And while getting here, I received an event that was basically the people of the deep questioning me about the fact that I stole some of their shit, of which I was pretty straightforward against. Not against, but basically I told them everything I knew because I was paid to steal, I was not paid to keep quiet about it. Alright. In the meantime, I've also installed a few mods. That's kind of how I do things, I guess. One of which ups the difficulty with regards to marauders and pirates, and hopefully we will see something about that. But for today, let's continue taking our missions and maybe head down into the free space and see how things are shaking out. As well as get a new boat. And maybe more barges as well, because our piracy threat is too low for my liking. One more. Alright, we're all here. Excellent. Meantime, take some what? Oh, there's another planet here. Okay. Earth Day! And what? Earth Day is expecting a lot of problems if I'm being told to transfer 22 tons of body bags to the planet. And I don't think body bags are very heavy, so 22 tons of it sounds like a bit excessive, maybe. Are they expecting another nuclear attack or something? Alright. So the difference between the Falcon and the Leviathan, which are the heaviest ships I have access to right now, is that The Falcon is easier to capture with by virtue of its slightly higher crew capacity. That said, if all I want to do is capture, I may as well stick with the with our current ship. Decisions. And let's just keep going down south while taking on missions. Like, I'm rich to the point where I don't have to do that, but this is the standard Endless Sky experience. Yay, see? Lasers are very good capture weapons. Mine. Oh, wow. Drowned time. Okay, good. So if the torpedo boats don't have a reason to attack, they will not. That's good. We're getting so many little ships now. I like it. Hey! Money. More money. Khan's Bell. Dead. Broken Fate. Probably running away now, yes? Oh, he tried. We've now just captured 5 little itty-bitty ships. They will not survive, but, you know. Spaceport. Stopping the spacebar for a drink. Workers, hello there. What business trip? To Glory, the Academy of Planetary Sciences. Shouldn't there be one of those on each planet? Or is that just the biggest one? It's the Yale of... It's the Harvard Oxford of Academy of Planetary Sciences. Yeah, okay, let's go. I'm pretty sure that's like... Nope. I thought it was going to be going down south, but we're not. Alright. So in that case, let's detour back up there. Heavy metals. I'm going to be keeping the little ships around a little more, simply by the virtue of the harder marauders and enemies, making it more necessary that we have what's the word here? Meat shields. Hey, a squirrel. Oof, okay. I'll be taking the squirrel now, thank you. Okay. And marauders only ever show up within 3 jumps of the system in which the mission's taken, so no point after we found out that there's no targets on the 3rd jump, then you know, we can afford to go a little fast. Yeah. Restock the missiles. Wazen. 4, huh? There's a high chance that our small ships are going to get stranded. Hopefully not, but you never know. Okay. They are careful about themselves, that's good. Alright. Eric and Alaric. So, a Viking and a Hun. Okay. Lobby, Science Symposium, affordable terraforming through equilibrium mapping. Eh. Very poor scholarship. Do not anthropomorphize planets. 15 million. Wow. I can pay that. Even in normal gameplay, I could play that. I could pay that. It'll take a few years, but you know, I can do it. Amy. Someone so young and experienced. I mean, worst case scenario, they're just gonna break the planet, just like everybody else. You know. I want to go fast, but I have to stop by Earth anyway, so might as well. More celebratory people. Medals. I wonder if the feds are ever curious as to why I have a gunboat in my fleet. Or is that just something we lie about? Okay, while we're here, I originally had intended to give all the Argosies anti-missile turrets to to make their roles as kind of the frontline escorts a little more viable. So let's do that now. Alright, industrials, let's do that. And here away we go. Sea God. It's a budget Poseidon. Cool. Squirrel, okay. Spaceport, okay. Well, let's do that. Heated conversation. Let me be the type. There's 3 of you. How? What? Why? Here's a rand once had a cooler, more moist climate, but the problem is had almost no axial tilt, no changing seasons. Okay. Is axial tilt responsible for changing seasons, though? Should be, right? I mean, on one hand, right, like Earth has seasons along with an axial tilt and a elliptical orbit. So, like you would imagine that the elliptical orbit of a few million miles would mean more than, you know, a tilt of less than that. Whatever. Much of the planet is very hot, but the poles are very cold. Okay. So should we melt the ice caps? Yep. A medium. Wow. Okay. Install a small ion thruster and literally crash it into the planet. So we are doing doomsday scenarios here. Okay. Question. Dang. I was kind of hoping that it would show up in my fleet as like a ship. Well, it would have been fun anyway. Okay. A perfect hit. So I guess the question now is, did they get permission before doing this? I feel like I probably should have asked this question before I installed that thruster on that asteroid, but New Portland. Sure, alright. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound, and all that. Alright, so we're going in the generally the correct direction this time. Heavy metals. Let's do that. Hey, death by perdition. Bye-bye. Alright, here they are. No, leave me alone. I don't have any guns. Sundered love. Gimme. Dang. Violation volcano. That is definitely a sex thing. Poor Emperor. Aw. Angry laughter. So I'm guessing that's a result of a pun, yes? No, I'm out of juice again. Cataclysm prison. Ooh, that rhymes. Hellish omen. That's PD, and it's hurting me. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Please stop hurting me. Thank you. Gimme. Oh, that thing recovers juice very quickly. Blackbeard the Deadly. Okay. Gimme. Coils of woe. Ouch. Aw. Yeah. Explosions of ships larger than tiny will do splash damage. The bigger the ship, the bigger the splash, really. Makes sense. Okay. 10 tons of cargo free. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have more than that. Oh. Okay. Amy loads up seeds and plant cuttings onto your ship. So, in the time span of a single day, she was able to purchase... how much is a ton? Like, is it a metric ton that we're talking about here, or is it like an imperial ton? Because a metric ton means that she got, you know, 10,000 kilograms of plants and seeds within a day, which is kind of impressive for what is basically an intern. Alright, so, how do you plan to seed the whole planet with these anyway? Yeah, what happens when they're too invasive, though? Like, that sounds dangerous. Regular Number 2 here, yeah. Keep smashing asteroids, really? For a century or so? That's a lot more economical. I mean, yes, but at the same time, it's also a wee bit more dangerous. I guess they can call it Asteroid Day or something. Hello, rotten immolation. Yeah. Mine now. Clippers make good gunboats, in my opinion. Find a random path a few kilometers above the surface. Watch a periodic dump loads of seeds and plant material out the airlock. Okay. I feel like she probably trusts in the survival rate of those seeds a little bit too much. Like, there's kind of a reason why birds has to eat the fruits and poop out the seeds first. Yep, flash floods wash out the roads through the canyon. Nearly flooded out one of the mines. Yeah, I mean, this planet is basically built on the assumption that the climate is more or less dry and hardy, so flood preparations are definitely not in place. Nothing, we're done. Okay, cool. Now let's visit Orvalia a little bit and see if there's someone that we can hunt. Gozer Stalker. Not interested. Go. Bingo? Nope, not bingo. Just a bunch of little itty bitty ships. Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. Hi. Cannibal God. Defiance. That's a nice simple name. Not interested. Let's go. Mary Celeste. Huh. That is a civilian who turned to piracy. Probably. Hello, dead mother. Oh, goodness. Okay, I hear sounds of things exploding. Dead mother is mine. Shadow princess. I wonder if they're related somehow. Not insinuating anything there. Mordred's ghost. Is Mordred the mother? Okay, who is being constantly attacked? Oh, one of the carriers. Okay. Yeah. We are now go to Siborai. Nothing here. Cause Borealis. Nope, nada. Alright, that's fine. We'll resupply here and then make our way south. Before, you know, the thing that we were trying to do before we got distracted by apocalyptic terraforming. Hello, Galley of Immolation. Apt. Yeah, okay. Corniferous. Let's buy some heavy metals while we're here. Oh goodness, oh goodness, oh goodness. I was not expecting enemies to be here. Pew. Pew. Beast of Panic. Nice, got one. Zagan's Poison. Did not get it. Sorcerer of Blood. Blood Mage, level what? I was wondering why there were two of them. Okay. Like, as our fleet gets bigger, we're just increasingly more dangerous, for obvious reasons. Okay. Grindel's monster. Isn't Grindel already a monster? Or do I not know my mythology that well? Land. Okay, nice, alright. This place doesn't sell anything useful. Okay, so, the Beast of Panic. I'm going to strip all of its weapons and do what I usually do with a bounder, which is that, I am basically going to use it as a dedicated tender ship. That is... Oops. That is, on longer journeys, especially with those smaller ships, bounders by default have a very long range. Marauder bounders more so, because I got more space. But this way, in the event that we will need to, you know, go far afield, we will have ways of... Oh, Jesus. we will have ways of resupplying the our fleet, especially if we were to make mistakes. Granted, I know the map pretty well by now, so that's not very likely to happen, but a little insurance never cost anything. Hunter of Poison. It's dead now. Okay. Yeah. Quartermaster on Zug. We want to do... Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I want to buy some Skynes if at all possible, but they're kind of locked. More barges. Yeah. More ammo. Nah, not yet. I may not end up getting to like switch fleets today, or switch ships today. But that's fine. Medicals, let's go. My danger is now piracy 5.5. Okay. Ooh. I mean, yeah, I was not going to be able to keep that, but you know. Ooh, all the same. Ospreys are beautiful looking ships, but they are not. They are a little overpriced for the good that they do. Okay. Alright, we're all here. Land, crop off the stuff, sell the medicals, and then make our way to Delta, I guess? With luxury goods. Ooh, wow. Very profitable luxury goods. Keelhauled. Hey, I have an escort. Khan's Ruin. Terrible prison. It really is a terrible prison. I agree, wholeheartedly. Fits of screams. Aww. That is a dad who was a little bit low-key about his, the mental status of his child. Can I capture this cruiser? I guess you heard me. I mean, we're still technically in Fetty space here, so... Well, he came back. And he's gone again. I mean, push comes to shove, we can just run the heck away, so... Shoot it. Alright, nice. Yep, I was worried about that. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do it. Not without a bigger crew, anyway. And now everybody's hostile. Cool. Let's go. Only for the duration of that one jump, though. So, you know, that's not too bad. But if we're to capture a bigger ship, we might need more... as expected, need more crew, I suppose. Oh, hello. Sharon's... That's too on the nose. That's too on the nose, man. Like, I recognize that all ships are vaguely sausage-shaped, but come on. The unlawful use of an asteroid. Oh, what? Alright, yeah, I mean... I think that's entirely reasonable. I have absolutely no problems complying with this statement. Also, did he not look at the subpoena before, or maybe not the subpoena, but the serve of writ, or whatever it's called, before, you know. Also, 1st of June, how far away is that? It is Monday, May 15th, so 1st of June means I basically have to get there as soon as I hit Terrazid. Okay. I mean, I can imagine. Ooh, Demon of Panic. What's with all these vanguards lately? I like it. I mean, I kind of understand. I think I know why, but still, I like it. But, anyways. Did we lose anyone? Yep, Clipper died, Clipper died, Clipper died. No surprises there. Ah, crew. Remember to get crew. Keep getting crew. Keep forgetting to get crew. Okay, there we go. I get the feeling that, we're gonna get to the point where, like, we're gonna show up, they're going to, you know, serve us for unlawful use of an asteroid, and then we're going to get into more trouble because we actually attacked, you know, a Fetty ship. May 18th, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, plenty of time. The 7 is for a day of, you know, rest. Okay, Malefactor is dead. La Llorona is dead, sadly. Tired of Screams. Ravenna the Horrible. Thief of Damnation. Not dead. Wow. No, dead. Never mind. Super dead. Mega dead. Oh. Yep. Somebody's lack of fuel. Okay. This is why I don't like afterburners. Like, they... Putting aside the fact that they're kind of not useful. Like, A, they're not useful, B, they also drain fuel. So that's kind of a 1-2 punch. In the worst possible way. Okay. I mean, all this is just more planets, so we should be able to just go without any worries. Of course, we need to sit on the sun for a little bit and recharge, but, you know, that's kind of the, a little bit of pain for the last step, no big deal. Alpha array is, where? Back down here? Jesus Christ. We left those ships behind, didn't we? Oh well. Not my problem. Court building, yep. Yeah. Do you know what we're doing here? Apparently somebody had a problem with us. Yes, no shit. There are no actual laws that define lawful or unlawful uses of an asteroid. I mean, okay, but courts, like, technicalities don't really work on court systems, you know? Like, yes, the end may have justified the means, but I'm pretty sure we're still going to be getting jail time for, like, setting a poor precedent. Whatever. Ah, son of a bitch. Nice to meet you. You're probably interested in Amy's ideas, yes? Valhalla. Alright, fine. I mean, we've already, Oh, Christ. Alright. Heavy metals. So we're essentially back to where we started. I'm gonna leave behind my ships like this, but whatever. Ah, crap. Oh, crap, oh, crap, oh, crap. Ow, 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 ow. Hey! The good thing about having a dedicated fleet ships. Yeah, dedicated fleet tenders with no weapons. It is basically their first and last job to make sure that the flagship is maintained. I like it. Yeah, our free world escort is like, what the hell are we doing in deep space? Okay, so there's some more missions here. Alright, that's fine. Blade is hereby gonna be transformed into a proud and upstanding member of the community. Squirrel, bye-bye big guns. Hello, not so big turrets, or lasers. Okay. Doom Scowl. Like, I know full well that this is, you know, laser weapons are not the best, but we have such a big fleet that I honestly do not care anymore. Okay. 8th of August. What time is it now? It is now Monday of July 5th, so in other words, I'm going back to Terrazid. All the way over here to Sabek, and then going back up the deep. That's basically a month, so yeah, we can do that. I'm gonna play Neotania, Australis, Murfid, and Astalia. I don't know what those systems are, and frankly, I do not care, because we have so many ships. Also, I think that may have eaten up our terraforming mission, but okay, whatever. That's basically where I'm gonna buy all my turrets. So I will be returning to Epsilon Leonis very a lot. Let's just say that. Actually, I don't have to go straight to Terrazid right now, right? Let's buy some metals and let's get out of here. Oh. Stalker of Wrath. But we have a single turret. Okay, Stalker of Wrath is dead. Vulture is dead. Technically mission killed. We lost the Marauder Raven, but you know, no big loss there. Our bargers are in a poor fuel state for some reason. Aww. reminds me, I haven't actually refitted our new light cruisers. Hey, Joe and Maria. It's already been a year? Wow. 35,000 credits. Just keep it. I'm filthy rich. Just keep it. Like, even in a normal gameplay, I would still be filthy rich at this point. So, I have no need of that money. Heavy metals, okay. That clipper is dead. Cool. Let's get out of here. Night bath, as opposed to a day bath, also known as a shower. How are the names randomly generated, I wonder? Like, I imagine it to just be, you know, a list of names that gets randomly picked. But it would be nice if it's like a something a little more dynamic. Waiting for everyone to show up. Waiting for everyone to show up. Way. Well, those are the deep ships, so I don't have to worry about them right now. Let's just land on long jump and get the job done. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. Have I, though? The problem is that I don't know who is where. Right? Because those ships are not in part of my fleet. There we go. Yeah, let's do it again. A couple of weeks. Albiero. Let's, yeah, sure. Take some of our luxury goods with us. Cool, let's go. Diana the Rusty, dead. Hyperion, dead. Very dead. One, two, three. So Sargas is where they're gonna need to resupply. Which means if we just jump out to Lazath. Do I have enough crew, though? 43 out of 122. God damn it. Lost hook. Yeah, he is the Valorona. Ooh. Aww. Red Scout. Probably still dead, yeah. The AI is murderous. Speaking of which, apparently the fact that the Marauders only ever are aggroed by the player, that apparently is a not working as intended, which is kind of unfortunate because that's actually a lot of fun. Sleepless Nights. Dead now. Wrath of Agrona. Dead. Chaxo the Manic. Oh wait, I didn't I didn't de-weaponize the last 4 barges that we got. Whoopsies. Whoa, you're just whoa. You're not like the woe of Ahab or something? Just whoa. I guess that must be what it means to be an important character. Oh look, okay, never mind. I have a full fleet. Full complement of yikes. Yeah. And this is kind of the problem with missiles. Once you're actually up against someone who can counter them, dude. There's not much you can do. Doubly so since I don't actually have, like, maneuverability right now. Oh, thank you, fleet. That would have been fatal. Outright fatal. Thank you. Go get the bounder, please. Thank you. Draco's Decay. Dark Claw. Dead. Aww. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit for a little bit and let my batteries regenerate. Cool. Alright. Oh, since we're here... Charon Sausage. That's a stupid name. Cool. Alright. Now we're gonna make our way back up the deep. Yay! Ay. Help. Yeah. The fact that they're torpedo boats means that they're really weak to just getting their face punched in. By which I mean the vanguards. Like, I realize I'm gimping them by making torpedo boats, but it's fun. That's why we do it. Crimson Jezebel. Blew the fuck up. Evil Glory. Dead. Lilith is Maniac. Dead. Night Horse. Dead. Drowned Mother. Dead. Alright, that's fine. We have our 2 bounders. Usually I only have 2 bounders as fleet tenders, since this game's map is pretty filled in anyway. So, and again, like aforementioned exploity type tactics, like jumping ahead of your fleet, for example, like those kind of how should I say this? There are not that many instances in this game where you absolutely need a dedicated fleet tender, or multiple tenders. Okay, we got one of a Manta. I've grown to have a new appreciation for Mantas, since they're basically shittier vanguards in a way. Like, they're not bad boats by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, it's like they're very good. They're very good at just. I've equipped them as sort of like frontline units before. Well, I do play this game outside of recording it, so like having them be essentially interceptor type ships works surprisingly well sometimes. Of course, when the gunfights gets violent, they all die very quickly. But that's kind of the risk of the job, as it were. Alright, painful anguish. Coils of fury. Scream. What? I thought it said Scream Stain. Splatter. A splattered ship. Well, I mean, very poignant. Mine. I am one crew short of a full complement. Also, this is one of the few instances where a tender ship's actually needed. Like, most of the time you can just sit back and let the AI handle refueling. Alright. And we're almost back to where we started. Woo. Spaceport, could I speak with you? Sure. Perform some mission for the Southern Defense Pact before they became the Free World. That is correct. Yes, I did take a few jobs. That's correct. Was there one particular militia officer who you reported to, or was it someone different every time? To be honest, I am actually, like, terrible at remembering faces and names, so no, I don't actually know who I talked to at all. You're willing to tell me the nature of the missions? We were tracking pirate movements. Only targeted pirates. They kind of only on every ship you saw. I just gave them my logs. Yeah. Like, that's, I don't care. Whatever they use it for is not really my problem. And I mean, at this point, the House of Austria probably does have a record in the Federation archives as, you know, having fired upon Federation assets. So I think they may be just a little bit suspicious. And I think they will be very justified to be suspicious. Also, I have some free world convoys with me. I don't know if that tips them off any. You know, just wondering. Ugh. We're back to Valhalla! Yay! Ugh. Nice. 650,000. That is a nice chunk of change, and all of it just vanished because we had to re-equip our ships. So the Houston is equipped to be essentially a mixed ship. I don't know if that's a good decision or not, but it was a decision that I made, which means I have to make it again. Also, I retooled them entirely to not have any crew, to kind of force myself into treating them as dedicated combat ships. Okay. 1 fuel, 2 shield generators. Give them a little bit more staying power. I don't think we actually need the helium cooler, but let's keep it around anyway. More shields. Can never go wrong with more shields. The Al Capone. Ugh. Angry innocence. Okay. Well, it is more in my best interest to have ram scoops than it is to just have fuel. There we go. Good enough for now. Okay. Alright, that's quite some time has passed. So, I'm going to pause here and appreciate the fact that despite wanting to switch ships, we did nothing of the sort. I may as well just capture a Federation cruiser and be done with it, but we shall see what happens. For now, the House of Austria is still in service. And we shall go down into into the free worlds again with the convoy that we've now dragged across all of Federation space. If those convoys had anything incriminating, we are screwed. I think I've been stopped by the feds twice now, so that's nice. That's nice. Alright. Well, that's it for now. Later.